What is Iran? Is it the land of ancient poets and gardens, or the defiant nation in today's headlines? Iran is a land of profound contradictions. The past is never truly past here. Ancient kings echo in modern halls, while a young, tech-savvy generation navigates a world their leaders never imagined. It's a story of survival, a tightrope between tradition and modernity, faith and freedom. Beneath the headlines, society buzzes with art, debate, and dreams. How can one nation be so many things at once? To understand, we must peel back layers of history, politics, and culture. To unravel this enigma, we must go back, not just decades, but thousands of years, to the dawn of its story. Imagine a vast land, a realm of ancient history and complex character. Picture a place where towering mountains meet expansive deserts, and where the echoes of empires resonate through the ages. A land nearly 3 times the size of France, a considerable expanse on the world map. This sheer scale has profound implications, influencing everything from its internal dynamics to its interactions with the wider world. Dominated by the imposing Zagros and Alborz mountains, formidable ranges that stretch across the landscape, defining its character. These are natural fortresses, standing as silent guardians that have shaped Iran's fate, influencing its defense, its culture, and its very identity. They have served as barriers against invaders and as havens for those seeking refuge. Within these protective walls lies a high, arid plateau, a vast expanse that dictates much of the country's climate and way of life. This plateau is home to some of the hottest deserts on Earth, places of stark beauty and unforgiving conditions, where survival is a testament to human resilience. These harsh environments are responsible for forging a resilient people, a population accustomed to hardship and adept at innovation. Their ability to thrive in such conditions is a testament to their spirit and adaptability. But Iran is more than just desert and mountains. It's a land of remarkable contrast and surprising diversity. To the north, the lush Caspian coast offers a stark contrast to the arid interior, a region of verdant forests and fertile plains. And to the south, the strategic Persian Gulf, a vital waterway that has shaped Iran's geopolitical significance for centuries. Through the narrow Strait of Hormuz, a vital artery for global oil, flows a significant portion of the world's energy supply, making it a critical choke point. Iran holds immense leverage in this region, a position that has both advantages and responsibilities on the world stage. Beneath the earth lie vast reserves of oil and gas, treasures that have shaped the nation's economy and its relationship with the rest of the world. This natural wealth has brought prosperity, but also foreign intervention and revolution, a complex legacy that continues to influence Iran's trajectory. Geography is not just a backdrop in Iran, it's a dynamic force, actively shaping events and influencing the course of history. It's a central character in Iran's story, an ever-present influence that cannot be ignored. Mountains foster independence, creating isolated communities and a spirit of self-reliance. Deserts demand ingenuity, forcing people to develop innovative solutions to overcome the challenges of a harsh environment. And coastlines invite both opportunity and threat, opening doors to trade and cultural exchange, but also exposing the nation to potential invasion and conflict. Oil promises prosperity, offering the potential for economic growth and improved living standards. But it also invites conflict, attracting the attention of powerful nations and creating tensions over resources and influence. Every aspect of Iran's identity, its fierce independence, its strategic cunning, and its remarkable cultural diversity, springs directly from this dramatic and multifaceted land, a testament to the power of geography to shape a nation. This geography has always demanded strength, resilience, and adaptability from its people, forging a national character defined by perseverance. It is the crucible, the very heart of the matter, in which Iran's destiny is forged, a land where the past, present, and future are inextricably linked to the landscape itself. Over 2.5 millennia ago, a new power was rising in the east. Cyrus the Great, a visionary leader, masterfully united the disparate Medes and Persians under his banner. This unification marked the birth of the Achaemenid Empire, a civilization that would soon become the world's first true superpower, reshaping the course of history. The Achaemenid Empire's reach was unprecedented, stretching from the fertile Indus Valley in the east, across vast lands, to the shores of Greece and the ancient wonders of Egypt in the west. Its sheer size was a testament to Cyrus's military genius and political acumen, but the empire's significance extended far beyond It was revolutionary not just in size, but in its very philosophy of governance. When Cyrus conquered the great city of Babylon, a pivotal moment in ancient history, his actions defied the brutal norms of the time. Instead of subjugating its people, Cyrus freed the captives held within its walls, allowing them to return to their homelands and practice their own faith. He decreed religious tolerance throughout his vast empire, a concept unheard of in that era. This enlightened approach to governance was immortalized in the Cyrus cylinder, a clay artifact inscribed with Cyrus's declaration. It stands as the world's first charter of human rights, a testament to his commitment to justice and equality. His successors, building upon Cyrus's foundation, constructed the magnificent city of Persepolis, a symbol of imperial power and artistic achievement. They also engineered the royal road, a marvel of ancient engineering that facilitated trade and communication across the empire, and standardized currency, fostering economic prosperity. These advancements created a sophisticated and thriving multicultural empire, where diverse cultures and traditions coexisted and enriched one another. Persia's profound influence shaped art, architecture, and governance across the ancient world, leaving an indelible mark on civilizations that followed. Even rivals like the Greeks, despite their conflicts with Persia, couldn't help but admire its innovations and advancements. This golden age forged not only a powerful Persian empire, but also a strong Persian identity and a deep sense of cultural pride that would endure for centuries. Persia, under the Achaemenid dynasty, was more than just a nation. It was the very center of the known world, a beacon of civilization and progress. This enduring legacy, built on principles of tolerance, innovation, and cultural exchange, would become a vital source of strength and inspiration for generations to come, shaping the course of history for centuries. Empires fall, but Persia's soul endured. After Alexander the Great's conquest, Persian culture proved indestructible, its language and traditions adopted even by conquerors. Through centuries of foreign rule, including the transformative Arab conquest, Persian identity survived. Iranians embraced Islam but infused it with their own heritage, creating a unique Shia identity. Persian scholars led the Islamic Golden Age, their intellect shaping medicine, mathematics, and astronomy. The epic Shahnameh, written by Ferdowsi, preserved Persian language and myth, ensuring Iranians never forgot their roots. Even under foreign rule, the soul of Persia survived. Cultural resilience became Iran's greatest weapon. As the 20th century progressed, Iran found itself at a crossroads. Its leader, Shah Mohammad Reza Pahlavi, embarked on an ambitious quest for rapid modernization, a drive to propel Iran into the future at breakneck speed. Massive infrastructure projects sprung up across the nation, dams to harness the rivers, factories to churn out goods, symbols of a new industrialized Iran. These were tangible signs of progress, or so it seemed. The Shah also championed women's rights, granting them greater freedoms and opportunities. He forged strong Western alliances, particularly with the United States, aligning Iran with the global powers of the time. But beneath the glittering surface of modernization, resentment was quietly growing. The Shah's reforms, while intended to uplift Iran, often felt alien and imposed upon a society deeply rooted in tradition and religious values. This rapid transformation was enforced by an increasingly autocratic regime and a pervasive secret police known as the Savak, stifling dissent and creating an atmosphere of fear. The gap between the rich and poor widened, deepening inequality and fueling further discontent. Into this volatile mix stepped Ayatollah Khomeini, a charismatic and influential cleric. Exiled in France, he became a powerful voice of opposition, his fiery sermons and calls for an Islamic government resonating deeply with millions of Iranians who felt disenfranchised and unheard. By 1978, the simmering discontent boiled over. Protests erupted nationwide, engulfing cities and towns in a wave of unrest. The protests paralyzed the country, bringing its economy to a standstill. The military, once a pillar of the Shah's power, began to fracture under the strain of maintaining order. The Shah, increasingly isolated, weakened by illness, and facing mounting pressure, made the fateful decision to flee in 1979. His departure marked the end of 2,500 years of monarchy in Iran, a dynasty that stretched back to the ancient Persian Empire. A revolutionary dawn broke over Iran, filled with both jubilation and uncertainty. The revolution had united a diverse coalition of forces, including Islamists, nationalists who sought independence from foreign influence, and leftists who dreamed of a socialist utopia. But this alliance, forged in the heat of revolution, was inherently fragile, its diverse factions harboring conflicting visions for the future of Iran. Ayatollah Khomeini's vision of an Islamic Republic would soon take center stage, reshaping Iran in profound and lasting ways. The world watched with bated breath as a new era began in Iran. The nation stood on the edge of a monumental transformation, its future uncertain, its destiny yet to be written. Khomeini returned to a hero's welcome, but unity quickly fractured. Power struggles erupted. Khomeini and the clerics outmaneuvered rivals, establishing the Islamic Republic through a national referendum. The new constitution fused theocracy and democracy, placing ultimate authority with the supreme leader. Early years were turbulent: purges, executions, and the infamous U.S. Embassy hostage crisis. In 1980, Iraq invaded, sparking an 8-year war that cost hundreds of thousands of lives. The war solidified the regime, rallying the nation and silencing dissent. The Islamic Republic was forged in fire and blood, emerging scarred but defiant. Iran's revolutionary identity was now inseparable from its survival. For decades, Iran has faced relentless U.S.-led sanctions targeting its economy and oil. Sanctions brought hardship, soaring inflation, shortages, and unemployment, but Iran adapted, building a resistance economy and clandestine trade networks. Pressure strengthened hardliners, fueling distrust of the West. Yet, Iran's influence grew through alliances and proxy forces across the Middle East, challenging rivals without direct war. The IRGC's Quds Force became central to this strategy. Iran's missile and nuclear programs became symbols of defiance and sovereignty. The West fears a bomb. Iran insists on peaceful energy. This standoff dominates international relations, with the nuclear program at its heart. Iran's paradox: sanctioned yet strong, isolated yet influential. Tehran's streets reveal Iran's future: young, educated, and restless. Over half the population is under 35, shaped by sanctions, the internet, and a constant push-pull between tradition and global culture. Women outnumber men in universities. Youth live dual lives, publicly conforming, privately seeking freedom. They bypass censorship, embrace global trends, and organize protests online. This generation hungers for opportunity and change, clashing with the aging clerical leadership. Technology widens the generational divide, making control harder for the state. The future hinges on whether this generation reforms, revolts, or redefines Iran. Their choices will write Iran's next chapter. After millennia, what is Iran? Villain or victim? Aggressor or survivor? Some see a rogue state, others a proud nation scarred by foreign intervention and constant threat. Iran's actions, missile programs, alliances, are seen as both defense and defiance. But perhaps Iran is, above all, a survivor enduring empires, invasions, revolution, and isolation. Its resilience is rooted in ancient identity and strategic cunning. Iran's story challenges simple narratives, forcing us to confront the complexities of power and history. The riddle of Iran remains unsolved, its future unwritten. The world watches and waits.